Every election cycle, we get pulled into a massive tug of war. One side pulls left, the other pulls right, until the rope snaps. This constant fighting conditions us to ask the same question every few years. Which side cares about us more? While we focus on those buttons, the people at the top focus on the rules underneath. That hidden system runs on math, assets, and incentives. It produces the same results, moving wealth directly toward the people who own the assets. Fighting over politics is like tenants arguing over what color to paint the living room. You might pick the color, but the landlord is the one who gets rich building equity. To stop being permanent guests in someone else's building, we have to look past the slogans and learn the actual rules of the economic game. Rule number 1 is growth, making the economic pie bigger. Politicians on the right say that if the pie grows, everyone eventually gets a slice. But if the system is right, the pie can grow for years, while the people doing the work only see the crumbs left on the table. Politicians on the left promise redistribution. They want to cut the pie into more equal slices so everyone gets a fair share. This chart shows the math problem with that plan. If the total pie shrinks, slicing it into equal pieces just means everyone gets a smaller and smaller bit until the whole thing is gone. Neither plan works by itself. Prosperity isn't just about the size of the pie or how it's sliced. It's about who is allowed to keep what they earn. That brings us to Rule 2, elite capture. This determines where the money goes after it leaves your hand. Money flows into the neighborhood, but bottlenecks at the corner store. The owner exports the profit immediately. Same with housing. You provide labor to pay rent, but the landlord captures the building's long-term value. Your work builds their wealth. Hard work and spending power don't mean much if the local economy is designed to extract every dollar as fast as you earn it. The line on the left is what happens when you only sell your time. The line on the right is what happens when you own an asset. At the barber shop, the barber gets paid for the cut, but the building owner's value skyrockets. Like a cookout, you might bring the potato salad, but if you don't own the grill, you don't control the party. Wealth compounds when you own the capital. You own the store, you own the silk, you own the land or the system itself. As long as we only provide the labor and the consumption, the math says we will stay stuck exactly where we are. The economic system functioned exactly as it was designed, by locking Black Americans away from land and capital for generations. This history of being kept out of the game is why we have to master the math today. Winning the right to vote was the start. Winning the right to own is how we finish the job. We have to change our focus. We need to stop asking which politician has the most heart for us. We should ask, which rules help us build assets? Which laws help us keep our value? How do we become competitors instead of just customers? Stop being loyal to slogans that keep you angry, and start being loyal to the systems that make you free. You can't win a game if you're the only one who doesn't know the rules.